there is a little comparison that a lot of people make between the Greek word that means oil and the Greek word that means mercy. And they say that they have the same root, which is eleos. You know, we say Kyrie eleison. In fact, this is a little bit of a confusion. They do not come from the same root, but they simply sound similar. Metropolitan Callistus Ware, the very famous theologian, says in one of his lectures, he said, comparing making the two words oil and mercy to be the same is good theology, bad etymology, he says. Which means etymology is the study of words, right? So he's trying to say it is very good to compare these two theologically, but really they don't really come from the same root linguistically. However, we are going to go with the good theology and leave etymology for the linguistics, not me. It is true that oil is a tool used for healing. You all know, every medicine has different oils. Our ancestors, when someone has a wound, when someone has anything, what do they put? Put oil. Exactly. Also, another component for healing is alcohol. Where do we see this in the Bible? In the story of the Good Samaritan. When the man going down from Jerusalem to Jericho falls in the hands of robbers who strip him from his clothes and belongings and beat him up and leave him half dead at the side of the street. And then, when the Good Samaritan passes by, which was his enemy, really culturally, socially, how does he heal him? He pours on his wound two things. What are they? Wine and oil. We don't have healing except through the mercy of God. This is what we want to learn from this theological comparison of the word oil and the word mercy. You want healing means you want the mercy of God. يلي بده الشفاء لازم اللي بده يطلب الشفاء الحقيقي بده يكون عم يطلب رحمة الله. If you want a real healing, you have to be calling every day upon the mercy of God. Physical healing is something we can ask from God through prayer, through asking Him to perform miracles, or to help us through physicians, through healthcare workers, and through science and medicine. But any healing of the body is temporary, whatever it is. كل شفاء للجسد هو شفاء مؤقت. Right? Every healing of the body is a temporary healing. This is why we Christians, you're going to hear the priests now when they anoint you, they say for the healing of the soul and body. We put the soul first. We don't neglect the body, but we prioritize the healing of the soul. More etymology. The word mercy, we said if we want healing, يعني we want the mercy of God. This is our healing. What is the mercy of God? شو هي رحمة الله؟ باللغة العربية كلمة الرحمة تجي كمان مشابهة لكلمة الرحم يلي هو الرحم تبع الأم. رحمة الله هو كيف الله بيعاملنا، علاقته فينا مثل علاقة الأم بطفلة، الأم بجنينها. علاقة الله فينا ما بس علاقة شخص بيكون لطيف معنا أو بيحبنا، لا، هي علاقة وطيدة. نحن ما عندنا حياة من دونه، مثل ما الطفل خارج الرحم ما عنده حياة. وهو محبته لنا أقرب شيء إنساني فينا نفهمه هو محبة الأم لطفلها. The word mercy in Arabic comes from the same root of which the word womb, the womb of the mother, comes from. And I've told you this before. When we say God is merciful, God loves us, God is compassionate, we are saying that God's relationship with us is like the relationship, well, at least this, in a human words, the most we can understand is the relationship of the mother with her baby. The baby has no life without this relationship, and the mother gives everything without holding back to the life of this baby. This is the mercy of God. And this is why, going back full circle to the idea of mercy and oil, mercy and healing, and mercy and the womb, we know you want healing, you have to be attached to God, attached to Christ, the way the baby is attached to his mother. When we do that, we have health. When we are attached to God, like the baby to his mother, then we receive full healing. The parable of the Good Samaritan for us is the image of healing. When you see an icon of the Good Samaritan, we don't depict any man just like a man trying to help a human being. لا، السامري الصالح بالأيقونة تعرفوا مين هو؟ قايلكم من قبل، هو يسوع. The Good Samaritan in the icon is Christ. When you see the icon of the Good Samaritan. So if you want healing, you want to be attached to God like the baby is to his mother. But guess what? Just like the parable, this Good Samaritan, he comes to you. He doesn't wait for you to go and say, I want to be attached to you. He finds you on the side of the road, broken, needing his healing. And this is what we are asking for today. When the church gathers, this service is a sacrament. And I've told you before, this service is not really part of Holy Week. It is only in some traditions, mostly the Greek, Antiochian, more the Byzantine tradition, that this is part of Holy Week. As far as I know, a lot of Orthodox churches, mainly the Slavonic churches, do not do this service today. This service can be done any time of the year, especially when someone is sick. And traditionally, it needs 7 priests to do this service. You know, there are 7 Gospels, مقرينا 7 أناجيل. عادة بيكون في 7 كهنة عم بيعملوا هيدي الخدمة. But obviously we do it with whoever is available in every parish. In some teachings, they even tell us we have to fast before being anointed. Yani we are approaching this sacrament the way we approach what? Holy Communion. For the healing of the soul and the healing of the body. So today the prayers of like St. James tells us in the Bible, if someone is sick, let him call the elders, يعني the presbyters, the priests of the church, and let them pray for him. This is the church. Who is sick among you? All of us. Many with different physical ailments, all with spiritual ailments. Why? Because we have not been deified yet. We have not been sanctified yet. So we come now when you approach to be anointed. I wanted to say these words before you stand in line and come to be anointed. When you are walking in line and coming to be anointed, I want you to be praying. Not just approaching to receive any blessing, like anything. I want you to be praying and thinking and saying, Lord, I offer you my passions, my weaknesses. You heal them. You pour your mercy. You pour the oil of your mercy and the wine of your justice and love on my wounds, on my passions, on my spirit, and heal me. I want you to be praying as you approach and think of your weaknesses and what you want the Lord to heal, body and soul in you, each of you personally. And I want you to be saying as you approach, I want to be attached to you, Lord, the way the baby is to his mother, because I know that only through this I have life, only through this I have health.